cash register to buy the new Call of Duty video game. And the person behind the register says, "I'm sorry, but we can't sell that to minors." Many of you have either played video games, know someone who plays, or at the very least have heard parents and scientists insisting that video games are bad for you. The Entertainment Software Association should inform the public about the benefits of video games through their website and by putting pamphlets in schools and in video game stores. We'll first take a look at how video gamers are getting a bad reputation, and then we'll move on to see how we can take care of this problem. Video gamers are getting a bad reputation from a small percentage of gamers, and the general population is under the impression that video games are dangerous. According to Agent Battersby from the Department of Electronic Entertainment's website, whose article was last updated on December 21st, 2012, he states that the United States created the Department of Electronic Entertainment not to inform people about the benefits of video games, but rather to warn them about possible dangers video games may provide. Battersby also states that politicians are pointing fingers at video games for the tragedy that occurred at Newtown, Connecticut, Sandy Hook Elementary. Kyle Orland also supports Battersby in his article from aristechnica.com, which was last updated on January 30th, 2013. In Orland's article, Senator Lamar Alexander states, "I believe that video games are a bigger problem than guns, because video games affect people." If we were to ask the survivors of the Sandy Hook shooting, I bet they would disagree with the senator because the guns they saw most certainly affected their lives. Because of people like Senator Alexander, video games are also getting the blame for the Aurora, Colorado shooting and the Columbine shooting. However, people from Colorado and Connecticut are not the only ones who are being affected by these tragedies. Battersby continues to state in his article that gamers from all over the United States have taken a moment of silence for those who were lost in those tragedies. Not only are gamers being affected emotionally from similar shootings, but they're also being affected politically. In Ken Paulson's article for the First Amendment Center's website, which was last updated in 2012, he states that in the Supreme Court case, Brown versus the Entertainment Merchants Association, which tried to restrict the selling of video games to minors. If video games do get restricted or banned, many people will experience harms. One of the biggest harms affects our entire nation because the United States economy relies heavily on our video games. According to the article, Games Improving the Economy by the Entertainment Software Association, which was last updated in 2012, our video games bring in $66 billion a year. And not only will we lose this money if video games are cut, we will also lose some of our rights for our First Amendment. Ken Paulson continues to state in his article that the Supreme Court sided against the EMA because they were restricting the free expression rights of children. Many other people will experience harms with the banning of video games because they simply do not know the benefits that video games may provide. Elizabeth Armstrong Moore states in her article that was from cnetnews.com and was last updated on April 7, 2011, that 7 of 12 studies of post-stroke patients who used video games to improve their motor skills had a 14.7% improvement in their grip strength and a 20% improvement in their daily task performance. Michelle Trudeau is another person who has listed many benefits of video games in her article, Video Games Boost Brain Power, which was broadcasted on Minnesota Public Radio on December 20th, 2010. Michelle Trudeau brings up a neuroscientist, Lawrence Regil, from York University in Toronto, who has performed many MRI scans and studies of video gamers. And she has come to the conclusion that video gamers use less brain activity in doing something difficult with their hands because they use the frontal cortex of their brain, which specializes in planning, attention, and multitasking. Now that we know more about what is happening with video games, let's take a look at how we can have a solution. The Entertainment Software Association should inform the public about the benefits of video games through their website and by putting pamphlets in schools and in video game stores. The Entertainment Software Association, or the ESA, already helps with the business and public affair needs of video game companies. I believe that my idea will work because the ESA already helps with these video game companies, and so we should write a letter to the ESA, to their president, Michael D. Gallagher, so that he can promote the benefits of video games. Writing a letter to the ESA is a very practical solution because they already have their benefits listed on the website. And Michael D. Gallagher is also a leader for the Congressional Caucus for Competitiveness in Entertainment Technology, which informs their federal policymakers about the economic, educational, and social benefits of video games. The ESA also is in contact with 36 gaming companies, which will make the promotion of the benefits of video games that much easier. Writing a letter to the ESA is also a very desirable solution, for we could help stop the restriction of video games so people can still enjoy their benefits. And local schools may even consider bringing video games into their teaching methods. Video gamers are getting a bad reputation from a small percentage of video gamers. And so we should write a letter to the ESA to inform them to promote the benefits of video games. The Entertainment Software Association should inform the public about the benefits of video games through their website and by putting pamphlets in schools and in video game stores. So the next time you buy a video game, think of all the benefits it'll give you as well as a good time.